Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we got the crypto market trading in the green, and it looks as if maybe there is a bit of a spur by a Bitcoin pop of 3%. Bitcoin now trading at 82.26, Ethereum 174, and XRP 0.291. But it looks as if most things are in the green. Give or take. Wow, look at that. Chainlink up 12.44%. And this cryptocurrency number keeps going up. Just a few days ago, it was at 3,000. Now it's at 3,013 different cryptocurrencies in the space. Bitcoin dominance at 66.6%. And I think this is spurred on, if you look at Bitcoin Cash up 5.03 and Bitcoin SV up 6.84. I think a lot of this Bitcoin related stuff was spurred on to the fact that now there is 18 million Bitcoin circulating in the space. We had just hit that milestone. And so with 18 million Bitcoins mined, how hard is that 21 million limit? People are actually questioning this. In a matter of hours, the 18 millionth Bitcoin will have been mined, and the world's first cryptocurrency will draw one step closer to its hard-coded cap of 21 million coins. And so guys, this is important for the entire cryptocurrency space because the less that there is available, the more people will clamor to buy Bitcoin. And I think this is kind of what's happening here. We're seeing a microcosm of that. Right? We're seeing a bit of a Bitcoin pop. People are kind of FOMOing in on this psychological number of 18 million. And so the pie is shrinking. This milestone gives people some simple math to raise awareness about where we're at with the Bitcoin mining process, said Alex Edelman, CEO of Bitcoin rewards platform Loli. Adding, it's good for people to see the progress of Bitcoin, to look back on everything that has been done and will be done for the next 3 million. So yeah, there's only 3 million left, but it's going to take 120 years to mine the next 3 million Bitcoin just because the mining reward gets way more difficult. And so they're expected to see the final Bitcoin to be mined in 2140. Yes, that's a year. In the year 2140, folks. And so going back to the chart here, a little pop here for Bitcoin, right? Vacillating in this zone in the $8,000 range, which is still a little dangerous, as some skeptics put. Some people are thinking we're going to go lower. This is just a temporary rally for Bitcoin at this moment in time. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I can't really gauge the sentiment of the market at this moment. Although there is a lot going on in the space, it seems as though there are a lot of cryptocurrency and financial fintech type conventions going on, starting in Q4. We know Swell's coming up for Ripple, and there are many other blockchain and fintech conferences that seem to be going on. Anyway, we'll see how that affects the crypto space. I saw this from A&B Crypto, XRP/BUSD pairs and 5 other pairs start trading on Binance. So XRP now trading against Binance's USD. I think it's a stable a partnership. It's Binance coin, I think, backed by US. Anyway, we'll read this. Leading cryptocurrency exchange Binance announced initiating trading for 6 trading pairs with Binance USD as the base pair on October 21st. The exchange's USD-dominated stablecoin was paired with the top coins, namely XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Link, and Ethereum Classic. Its official blog post stated, Binance will open trading for, and then it lists again all the trading pairs, and they put XRP/BUSD up here as one of those top ones, to catch our eyes. I think it's important too to realize that we're going to start seeing a lot more liquidity go through XRP. We're going to start to see XRP being utilized in the real world, not just as a speculatively traded asset, but to, I'm sure, transfer value within this fintech space. So to have it as one of the main pairings, okay? To be able to get your money out of whatever it is paired with and into XRP, and then trading the XRP somewhere, somewhere else. It could be anywhere, really. Using XRP to source that liquidity, I think, is the important point here. So BUSD was created in a partnership between Binance and Paxos Trust Company. So as you guys know, Paxos is a USD pegged stablecoin as well. that you can get, PAX, and is approved and regulated by the New York State Department of Financial Services, fully backed by the US dollar, held in FDIC insured US banks. BUSD started trading against Binance native token BNB at the Binance DEX platform last week. The cryptocurrency exchange was the latest one to join the club and rolling out its own stablecoin. Its strategy has been to add more liquidity to its stablecoins, and in line with it, Binance announced 2 new additions to its list of interoperable tokens by adding support for BUSD and XRP tradable on the Binance DEX platform. So guys, Binance is gearing up for a major move with cryptocurrencies. They're not stupid. They're realizing that it will happen. Right now, we're not seeing much activity in the space. Let's go to XRP here on the daily. We're continuing to see this upward trend for XRP, but ultimately, right, volume is still fairly low if we look at the crypto space on the weekly even. So here's XRP on the weekly. Volume still fairly low, but it is gaining momentum. Okay, we've reached a peak. We've started to see volume move up. If you compare it to mid 2018 and then even here the end of 2018, early 2019. There wasn't really much volume for XRP. Now we're starting to really see that volume pick up. And I think we're going to start to see price really move essentially when there's that trigger. Once there is that thing that gets people to really, really want a cryptocurrency, whatever cryptocurrency that is, that could trigger the entire market to move just because the market is so small. So if it is indeed for Bitcoin, let's say, it won't matter. People will buy, the top. People eventually will realize, I can buy other cryptocurrencies, and they'll go to this list here. You type in cryptocurrency coins in Google, and CoinMarketCap, despite its follies, will come up first. People will navigate to it, and they'll look at the top, let's say 5 coins, and they'll say, well, what can I buy here? Ethereum, XRP. Well, XRP is cheap. Maybe I'll buy me some of that. That'll be one of the triggers. There could be a lot of things that trigger the cryptocurrency space. Financial collapse, people dumping their money in cryptocurrencies, that could cause the FOMO. Many things. Real world XRP utility, that causes a supply and demand imbalance. We'll see the price of XRP go up if the need for XRP is higher. So a lot of factors involved in this. I saw this crypto market not mature enough for decentralized exchanges. So this from the CEO of eToro. He loves the concept of decentralized exchanges. The problem is he doesn't think the market is mature enough for those products from a user experience point of view. So this from Yoni Asya. So Asya, of the view that while user experience will take more time to perfect itself and become usable for the market would mature simultaneously. Criteria for the smooth functioning and decentralized exchanges that need to be met is to have multiple assets on top of one specific blockchain. Another requirement is creating liquidity. And this is another reason why we need liquid markets, and we need that mechanism to transfer asset to asset through liquidity. And it's slowly becoming XRP. And this is partially why XRP is being paired with, other coins, other cryptocurrencies, and on other exchanges. And in the future, probably with other financial products as well to be able to trade. I'll just throw out an example here, stock for stock. Let's say you own Apple stock and you want Google stock. Well, XRP could be used down the road. I'm not saying it is right this second, but it could be used to transfer the liquidity you have in your 100,000 Apple stocks and convert it to 100,000. Well, convert it based on the math of what they each equal. Convert it to, 50,000 Google stock or whatever the numbers are. I always thought of decentralized markets, though, as markets that aren't necessarily centralized in a specific country, so they don't have to go by any specific rules or regulations, just kind of like crypto exchanges used to be in the past, where all you really needed was an email to sign up and you could buy as much Bitcoin as you wanted. This was really the Wild West, folks. 2010, 2011. Boy, and a lot of people got in trouble for that. With DEX on hold for now, eToro has been working towards integrating DeFi products. So we've heard that word before, right? The Spring Initiative, investing in DeFi as well, decentralized finance. All this moving in the right direction, especially for Ripple and XRP. We're going to see the market change. Guys, it won't be long before it does. This as well from AMB Crypto. Ripple's on-demand liquidity platform reports a 75% increase in quarter 3. So With its recent Q3 report, Ripple noted the rise in demand for its on-demand liquidity earlier, known as XRapid, leveraging XRP to source liquidity for cross-border transactions. So Ripple customers live with ODL, including MoneyGram and others, increased by 75% last quarter, and dollar volume on ODL increased more than 5 times, guys, from quarter 2 to quarter 3. So this increase in active users was contributed mainly by its successive partnerships with financial bodies. Additionally, the acquisition of Team Algrim supported the development of ODL, and in order to expand its global reach, Ripple located its engineering hubs in Iceland. ODL stats provided by Twitter. Okay, and then so this is just from this Twitter user here. So it's interesting to see this, guys. And another chart down here. So ODL transactions are now occurring in batches of 40,000 XRP per transaction. This pointed out by Alex Cobb. He pointed at an earlier incident where the ODL transactions were being batched at 7,500 XRP per transfer and provided a medium to view ODL transactions on Twitter. This medium drew attention to several transactions taking place between Bitso and Bitstamp that marked the likeliness of the transaction being ODL. So guys, we know Bitso, one of the XRP liquidity providers, one of the trusted ones that Ripple has partnered with. And so bringing you to this tweet from Wolfsburg MK1, that's at Wolfsburg MK1 on Twitter, stating just this: 80% of Bitso trading volume is based now on XRP utility. So how does that sound to you guys? He linked to XRP Research Center's tweet here, that's at XRP Center on Twitter. XRP/MXN is currently accounting for 80% of the total trading volume at Bitso. Bitso liquidity index reached a new all-time high again, consistently with comments on MoneyGram, Ripple. As we have entered into quarter 4, ODL volumes have shown sustained incremental rates. This is just the beginning, folks, and he links to a few things here. This is the Mexican Bitso liquidity index, and as you guys can see here on the side, liquidity index for XRP, and just look at those numbers. It is soaring. And guys, this is just one liquidity provider. This is Bitso. And we've heard that Ripple wants to help Bitso expand into South America. Clearly, they're having a good experience with these guys. And, clearly they still need to build those rails, build the infrastructure in order to keep this train moving. When I saw this number, I was, to be honest, I was astonished. 80% of the total trading volume at Bitso is now running through the XRP MXN corridor. And guys, new rails will be built. It's all a matter of time. There are many pieces to this puzzle that are still being put together, many as we speak. But anyway, I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.